Yo.
Yo.
I don't know how to do these intros anymore.
My homies.
What is
my
up,
guys.
my
What is up, my gamer words?
What is up, my ninjas? No, I hate that one as well, actually.
My wiggas?
I'll never...
Is that an offensive word?
No, I don't think so. I always think it's the funniest thing ever. Sam Hyde paid like $20,000
for the handle wigger. I know.
On Twitter. That's just beautiful.
That's fake. It's pure fake. It's so good.
So, we did some really interesting videos on Gumroad this week, and honestly, I never thought I'd be fighting demonic principalities in my late 20s. Just putting that out there, guys. Look, for $7.50 a month, you get access to everything. We've been averaging 2 videos a week over there, and you know what? I actually really enjoy
one video and then like a non-serious video. It depends what we're doing.
Yeah, but anyway, like I've really been enjoying doing it.
You're guaranteed at least one a week.
Yeah, the reason why I much prefer doing the stuff over there is we don't have to worry about
censoring ourselves,
and we can really do whatever we feel and please. And I've just really been enjoying it. So check the links out down below. But on in other news, what did you guys get up to on Halloween? Did you guys do something like this guy did? I think I was drugged in El Lapide.
Well, happy Halloween. I'm straight as an arrow, but I attended a Halloween party with a gay friend and woke up in his apartment. He's not giving me much information, just that he was so drunk and that he gave me head in an Uber and that we were making out. I don't remember any of that. I'm just not attracted to guys, so I'm surprised about this. I remember only drinking 2 drinks from the bartender, but everything else I don't remember. I've never blacked out like this before. Does anybody know what to do in this instance? I took a bath and don't feel any burning sensations on my ass or dick.
Well, that's alright. That's a good start.
That's a good start, yeah. But I feel like my rectum is a bit tender.
Oh my god.
And I found some bloodstream marks on my underwear band. I know I should probably do an El Rape kit, but I took a bath already.
So is this what happens when you lift the end zone?
You know what? Whenever you get drunk enough, you'll get hard for anything.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just close your eyes. You won't know if it's a dude or not sucking your dick.
Two drinks, Megan. 2 drinks, and that's all you need. I don't think we can say too much about this, but I think there was a commenter that just brought up such a valid point that I feel like we just had to share this one with you guys. And I love the way it's actually got like the voice on it.
Lushin', sweetie.
Oh my god.
Let me unpack this for you. What you should do is quit being such a bigot. You should be honoured that he chose you. So what? A guy touched your dick? A. Not being okay with that makes you a homophobe. B. Men cannot be rapped. Let that sink in. C. Check your fucking privilege, you absolute Nazi prick. D. I literally cannot even with you. Face spam.
I thought that one was beautiful. I was one of the best ones. And the thing is, it's on an area of Reddit where you don't expect trolls all that often.
No.
So I'm leaning more on this one be true. Because
I'm going to say it is true.
It sounds like bait. It sounds like so over the top. It's like this is like a stereotype. But you know what? Maybe stereotypes are true.
The reason why they're stereotypes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not all the time, but like for a small percentage, the stereotypes are true.
Well, here, what we got up next. Now, we wouldn't never normally talk about such new events on YouTube, but I think this one it has to be brought up.
Oh my god. Tel Aviv, Yisrael. 2023 attacks from Hamas have intensified. So many of our pups died from their rockets, salvos. Yet the world only watches. No Palestinian can take my land away from under my paw, but we'll need millions of dollars or financial aid from Biden, or we'll be yiffed.
That one is great. Now, when it comes to YouTube,
have you been on Facebook today?
No.
Have you seen the what's that called? Petitions going around, like stop the war between Israel and Palestine, and everybody there's like 15,000 people or something who's like that. I'm like, yeah, because that's going to fucking stop it.
Has a war ever finished from like people from other countries signing a petition
that's
online?
going to fucking stop it. Susan made a petition,
Well,
and Israel's going to see it and be like, well, you know what, guys? You know what? Actually,
you know what?
Let's just stop right now.
It's game over for everyone involved. I mean, petition was signed. Do you remember that one a few years back where you won Margaret, or whatever you called her? And she's like, I will crush ISIS.
Yes, I will defeat ISIS.
Do you remember that one?
I was like, okay, Janet. Warning!
I'm really enjoying the sound effects today, if I'll be honest with you.
Do not...
Can I not? Okay. I'll do...
Do not try to astral project into New Jersey. I repeat, do not try to astral project into New Jersey. I don't even want to project into New Jersey.
I don't even imagine New Jersey. Like, all ironically, I'll be straight up with you guys. Is there a worse place to live in America? First of all, East Coast, like any former coastline cities, not going to be fun to live in across the board.
My hell would be New York.
Yeah, New York has its own type
There's
of hell.
too many people.
However, New York does. Here, did you see that? There's slime coming up from the sewers in New York.
I'm not surprised.
No, Megan, you need
what
to
do you
see
mean
this.
there's slime?
No,
like slime?
Yeah, look here.
Like, are kids making slime?
No, Megan, I mean like this. Like, Megan, look at this video.
I can't see your mic. Move your mic.
Look, you see it? Look,
oh, mate, Slimer. It's Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Look at the pictures.
He jizzed everywhere.
No. Yeah, but at least New York has like some cool factors to it, like some of the food and whatnot.
Yeah.
New Jersey just doesn't have that.
No, just
and
like
horrible
Snooki
accents. To be fair though, the accents are kind of hilarious though, so maybe I would enjoy it.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. What's your take, guys? Let us know what is the definition of worst city to live in America. That sounds like the Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. Like, my city was voted the worst. Right. You ready for this one, Megan?
Really nervous about finding my audience next year.
Okay, so let's see who this person is.
For backstory, it's an anarchic superhero story filled with real-world politics and action. Trans main character, all across the board. I'm trans. There's romance, but it's not the focus. It's about a girl who loves her city and wants to protect it at all costs.
Please, can the city be New Jersey? Can we
Picture Batman. But if all the bad guys were cops and billionaires. Issue 1 is on draft 2 and 190k plus. To be honest, it has a lot of issues right now, but draft 3 has been a huge glow up so far. All of that was complete word vomit. Okay?
I know.
It's only going to get longer. I want to do 6 seasons, and that's what I have in me. I feel like people don't believe me when I say that, but I know it's true. I'm looking into Royal Road as the site to post on.
I have no idea what Royal Road is.
I have no idea, but I don't know. Part of me just wants to make my own site for it and self-publish. I don't care about high view counts, I just want to find my audience. Largely millennial and Gen Z queer folk plus anarchists, and people leaning that way lately. I have published a lot the past few years via video and fanfic, and I hardly ever find my audience. I pull in people instead who inherently don't like what I do or don't get what I do. It's mind-numbingly frustrating. So I'm looking for advice. What do you have to do to get what I want? Maybe your stuff's shite and nobody actually wants to listen to it.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys this story.
Ew.
This is back by, not last summer, but the summer before. And it was whenever I was first looking for a local printing place to print my books and whatnot, right? This is for Stillwater, and at the time it was Class War. Yeah. That one was 1 year finished and still not out because of the OGL. But anyway, so I go in. And I go in, it's the one, beside us by that crossroads. Yeah. So I go across and I go on in and I was like, hey, I was looking, can I get like quotes and whatnot on like getting a book printed? Yeah. And they're like, okay, well what's the size of the book? It's like, well, I don't know its exact size because it's not finished yet, the writing's done, but I still need to get the formatting and the artwork and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. But it's going to be in and around that ballpark. Yeah. And there was one of the guys was like, what do you mean you don't know the page count? And I was like, yeah, because the format.
I don't know, it needs to be formatted.
Yeah, and then he's like, well, I don't know, I think like, honestly, you need to come back whenever you actually know your page count. And he was like, you've just been a cheeky fucker. So
well, I'm not going to come back to you.
I turned it and said to you, it's like, mate, the fuck do you even know what you're talking about? I know. What's your issue, man? I know. Like, seriously, what is your issue?
I know.
You don't even know what the book is.
I know.
And he was just like, and then your woman was like, oh no, it's okay. And I was like, I'm not even...
Well, I'm definitely not going to come back to you. Wait till he's a customer. Thanks.
Yeah, no sweat. So anyway, I went to a different place and they were far nicer.
Far nicer. Your man actually comes out of work and also delivers the books.
Well, what happens is...
he always delivers them on Friday. He gets out early.
Yeah, what he does is he tends to like plan out. It's like, yo, James, do you want to do like a Friday after lunch? I'm like, yeah, sure, we can do Friday. Okay. It's like, right, anything to get you out of the office, mate. It's sweet. Don't worry about it. And like, it's just anything to get out. He does plan them quite nicely for himself, I must say. But much nice people to work with, I must say. Yeah. So that's my argument that I had with the publisher. It's like, the fuck's your problem?
I know, dickheads.
I don't know. So I just want to point out that this subreddit is called Ask Gabrus. Garbgo, is this you?
My dog won't listen to me anymore after he saw me bottoming. What's his dog's name? Banjo or something?
What, the dog?
Garbros?
Garbgo?
Is it Banjo or something?
It's something I can he's got a few dogs.
I'd rather not go into specifics, but I had a guy over a couple of weeks ago for a hookup and I forgot to close the door, so my Akita I've had for 2 years wandered in while we were going at it. The guy was being pretty rough and I was getting into moaning and being slutty, you know, bottom things.
Bottom things, hashtag bottom things.
Until the top pointed out the dog was watching us.
Yo man, can you get the dog out of here?
I got him out of the room.
Looking at you.
I got him out of the room and closed the door, but since then, my dog doesn't seem to want to listen to me, respect my authority, or even spend much time with me now. I try to pet or hug him, and he growls or moves away. That wasn't the case before. I know homophobic dog sounds ridiculous, but is it possible that since he saw me in submissive position, he doesn't want to listen to me anymore? I think your dog just thinks you're fucking gay.
Imagine your dog. Imagine your dog thinking you're gay. Oh my god, that's funny. Like, that's funny. You know what? I do think dogs are very intelligent socially.
Yeah. I don't know.
They can be.
Odie takes a shit on the floor.
Odie is being a wee Dex phase. Right, okay, so our dog we've had since 2017, right? And in our old house, we used to have a flap, so he would just be able to go in and out as he pleases.
Yeah, but he stays over at your mum's.
Wait. So my mum steals our dog.
Like literally steals when we don't see him for a week, and then he comes back.
Yeah, and then he comes back for 2 weeks, and then he's away for a week, and you know what I mean. It's one of those ones. Anyway, they get up and let him out constantly, like all the time. And we do the same. Like anytime we smoke out the back. We smoke.
We smoke outside. Obviously, we'll have a child.
Yeah.
So we're up at least every hour and a half.
Yeah.
To have a smoke, and he goes out and he comes back in. He goes out and does his business, come back in, but he still has the audacity.
No, and you know
we wake up in the morning and there's just shit in the hall.
And it's like, Odie, mate.
No peas, no pisses anywhere. Just pure big fucking dog turd in the middle of my hall.
He's only started doing this in the past maybe 3 months.
2 months, I would say.
2 months, and we've been in this house for a year now and a half.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Ridiculous attitude.
No, but it is though. It's like, Odie, mate.
But James talks to him like he's an actual person. James sits down with him and goes, mate, you can't be shitting in the hall, because like if you shit in the hall, then you won't be able to come downstairs, or you'll be locked in the kitchen or something, mate. You can't be doing this. And Odie's sitting there like with his eyes open, like, yeah, mate, I understand. I'm sorry, I just kind of shit myself.
Look, I would get it. See if we're out and like, you know, he isn't like, that's perfectly.
Yes, if we're out, like that's fine. Like, I understand that. But me and James and Ozzy could be out for 20 minutes. We could all run to the shop and then come back and he's shit, because it's getting on my nerves.
I think we just need to. I think he's just getting lazy.
I think he's just getting lazy. I
honestly think he's getting lazy.
It's not even that he's old. He's only
he's not old.
7.
He's not an old dog. Like,
he's like 6, 7.
He's perfectly healthy. He's got no issues with him.
Yeah.
He's just genuinely getting lazy. I don't know. Like, if you guys have any dog advice, let us know. But my dog doesn't think I'm gay, so that's pretty sweet.
You don't know.
Megan, this isn't even like, this is just like a meme, but I just thought it was really funny.
When the printer broke at McDonald's and they had to write on it, No, yun yun.
Yun,
No,
yeah.
yun yun. Chile, no cucumber. It's like the way Aussie speaks.
Cucumber.
It's the way Aussie speaks.
No onion, no pickle. Well, they got pickles out, did they?
Yeah.
Pickles, yeah. That's not bad. That's funny, though.
No, it's pickles.
Pickles. Yeah, it is. Oh, my God.
It's like today we said hot dog.
Yeah, what was his word for hot dog?
Hogog.
Hogog. Yeah,
Hogog.
that's funny. The thing is, right, so I used to, if you think about it, sometimes I think, was his speech better? But it's only because he used to only say specific things.
Certain words, and he
Whereas-
got them words down to a T. But you see now he's literally
He
repeating
copies.
and copying and saying everything.
Yeah.
He sends so many words,
You cannot,
but he's
like,
trying every word that you throw at him. Like if I
Yeah.
say Aussie, say this, he does it.
like, for instance, we were just playing
We
Fall
were-
Guys.
yeah, we were
We just
playing
put him to
video
bed
games.
there. And,
And after like I say. After like one of us is playing, I say pro gamer, and he goes full gamer.
Pro gamer.
Goes, say beast, vist.
yeah. It's great fun, honestly.
It's so good.
Oh, this one's good. Megan, you got it?
How do I stop my husband from going goblin mode during sex? Oh yes, please help me. Please help me. Did I write this? My husband says goblin mode
Mode
activated.
activate.
This is when we start to have sex, growls and acts like a caveman, and then says goblin mode off when we stop, and then pretends to not know what I'm talking about when I ask him about it.
What are you on about? Right?
I don't know. I think this guy is something like
What?
this man who goes goblin mode is something to like achieve because the pure audacity of doing it. And you know the fact is, there's guys out here listening who don't have a girl, but this guy can go goblin mode and this girl still hasn't left him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes you know what? Sometimes, see some of the stories we do. Some of the stories just makes me think,
I know.
how are these people, like, what's going on?
I know.
What world do we live in?
But you know what? I'm happy that people find each other like this.
Yeah, you know
Do
what?
you know what I mean?
Well, they seem to be happy, which is always
Well, she
nice.
doesn't. She put it.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty happy, Megan. I'm pretty positive you've never asked Glenn to post about me. So that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, no, look, you can bet your life on that, my guy.
Yeah.
You can bet your life. I have written in many a diary.
Yeah.
She's pregnant, but I knew her kid isn't mine. This is an update.
Alright, okay.
Some of you may remember me from a few weeks back, but I'll go over what's happened again. Last year my girlfriend walked up to me and absolutely beaming, saying that we were going to be parents, and I was absolutely over the moon. However, I work out of country a lot and was already suspecting of her cheating on me, but never had any real proof. I asked her what the estimated conception period was, and the math wasn't mathing, my guy. I was home, so I must have been paranoid, right? We began getting ready for the baby and everything was perfect. I've always noticed her secretive behaviour, but after that, it's like it became hyper-focused. I noticed every single time she tilted her phone away from me. I noticed every time she left the room to answer a call. I noticed every unaccounted for second she was out.
I think that's a bit sus, just someone getting up and like walking out of the room to answer
Yeah,
a phone
I
call.
would think that's weird unless like you answer it and go, oh hi, yes, and you start to act like professional.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, somebody's ringing them for business.
Yeah, if it's something like that, but like,
And
yeah.
like whenever you're out or whenever I'm out, like I don't contact you. I just tell you I'm coming home, but you know where I am.
Yeah,
you know what
pretty
I'm
much.
going to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I would automatically assume that's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
Just
I
answering the
would
phone
act-
and then jumping up and be
Yeah,
like,
and then also tilting the phone away and stuff. Like I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Who you texting? Straight away.
yeah,
I
I don't
wouldn't
know.
let that happen. I wouldn't let it happen. I'd just straight up say, who the fuck you texting?
yeah, it just doesn't
Do you
feel
know what
like
I mean?
there's something more to this. Anyway, well, of course there's something
Well,
more to this.
obviously.
We're leading it right now, aren't we?
That's when I came up with my plan. My girlfriend has no other options other than to be a housewife. Ooh. She works a crappy minimum wage retail job, lives in my house, eats my food, drives my car, and is relying on my support. If I tell her that I know she's cheating and she knows the child isn't mine, she'll abort and be on her merry way. No, I wanted her to suffer, so I kept my mouth shut and waited for the kid to be born.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, I
now.
still wouldn't have liked the abortion.
I don't like
either
the
way.
abortion. I don't
You know,
like that
but
at all.
I don't really like how like he's inadvertently putting the kid.
Yeah, inadvertently putting the child at harm's way.
Yeah.
Because of
his pettiness.
It is.
Like, it's not that he's got every right of being petty. He's been cheated on. But, I
don't know how to handle that at all.
Last week it happened, and she prematurely gave birth to a boy. There were some complications, so they were both in hospital. So I haven't been asked to sign anything yet. But the moment I walk into the room, I took a look at the kid and began asking questions to make her uncomfortable. He doesn't look much like me, does he? His hair and skin aren't the same shade as either of ours, etc. That's when I dropped the bomb. I think I want a paternity test. Mate, you're gonna look like a dick if that baby comes back as yours.
Yeah, but like he's already pretty. I think he's already pretty sure at this point.
Up until now, all of this was based on shaky evidence, but after seeing the expression on her face, I knew the kid wasn't mine. I paid for the paternity test to be rushed, and I got the results back today. There's close to no chance that the kid is mine. I've put my phone on mute, and I'm taking the day just to relax and enjoy some of my favourite food, TV shows and movies. Tomorrow I gather up her shit and drop them off at her hospital room. She has almost no money, and the chances of her getting a job right now with the virus are close to nothing. She's been calling and texting non-stop as expected, begging for me to give her a chance to explain. From what I've pieced together, the kid is the result of a one-night stand, and she doesn't even remember the father's name.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't care anymore. Neither of them are my responsibility. Edit. I decided to humour myself by answering her call. The entire call was her just grovelling that she can't do this alone. The other guy meant nothing, and how she loves me.
But honestly, she doesn't give a fuck about you if she's willing
to go along with not telling you. You know, if it happened, if she had that one night stand and she was open about it to begin with, then you could have been able to make your decision then, instead of going through, the whole pregnancy, not telling him anything about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what?
It is kind of low.
Seeing the way that she's like still was hiding the phone and stuff the entire way through the pregnancy, that she's still up to no good.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Does she actually know who the dad is? Does she know him?
Yeah.
Meant nothing and she loves me. When that didn't work, she resorted to trying to guilt trip me by saying that the baby knows me as its dad since it heard my voice. We can get past this, and that you're not the father, but you are the daddy. I told her that I hope she and her kid get hit by a bus. That's not very nice.
It's not nice, but I can understand the
anger. Yeah, I get it.
I understand.
And that if she turns up at my house, she's trespassing, and I'll lodge a bullet in her eye socket. The last thing I heard before hanging up was some sort of desperate sounding cry/sob, which I wish I recorded for my notification. I get the anger. I get the anger. But the anger shouldn't be aimed towards the child.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Aim it towards her.
Yeah, she's a complete piece of shit.
The child's a completely innocent party in all this,
Definition of bystander. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just, I don't know. To be fair, your woman does sound like a complete piece of shit, though.
Yeah.
Without question.
100%.
There's no ifs or buts or anything else about it.
No.
I'm like,
Woman, am I right, guys?
No, but unironically, she is horrible, but I don't think he handled it well either.
No, absolutely not.
Why were you still going out with her? How could you have went through
Pettiness.
that? See, I couldn't have lived like that.
Pettiness.
I couldn't have lived like that. See, one of the biggest ones that always gets me is see whenever I watch people in absolutely horrible relationships and they're every day arguing, fighting, getting on. And it's like I just don't have the mental fortitude.
It's hard going
to keep up with see the effort it takes to be at someone's throat all day
all the time.
It's not worth it.
No.
I don't have the mental fortitude for it.
No.
How
don't get me wrong, me and James have been together 10 years, we've had our arguments, but we can be pretty grown up about them, we can sit and talk about them afterwards.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of hours to fucking breathe and then we'll come back and we'll
No, but I'm talking people that just live and breathe that shit all day every day for weeks.
Yeah,
months.
I've been there, done that.
Some people do it for years.
I know, 4 years.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know. Oh, here. So I think we're gonna wrap up here. However, just check out Gumloot. I need to do an actual ad.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make an ad for Gumloot and
soon, not right now, but we will.
You guys will find out. Honestly, if you haven't checked it out, I think check it out.
It's so worth it.
I would love
if you like this type of content, but spicier.
It's spicier and it's way heavier. See that one
and
we did.
Some of our videos that we're releasing are 4 hours long.
Yeah, Like, well, what was it? This week we did 4 hours, I think? 3 hours?
3 hours.
Yeah, it was 3 hours because the main video was 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And then the side video was an hour long.
Yeah.
And then next week, I know I'm doing...
But like some of the videos that were released on there are like 3-4 hours long.
Yeah, the Northern Ireland one we did was 5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
In
So
total.
like they're heavy videos. It's not like you're getting like 20-minute videos. You're
No,
getting
they're big.
like big videos to be able to sit and enjoy.
The smallest videos I think we've ever done is an hour.
An hour.
Like the smallest, and even then they were like bonus ones. The average is like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, look, it's not for everyone, but I would say check it out. I will be doing that on when the new website comes up. Look, guys, there's a lot of
there's so much shit happening.
See behind the scenes, it's oh my god, I've got so much stuff piled up on top of me at the minute. It's unreal. But the light is at the end of the tunnel.
See, is the bottom.
What?
So much stuff piled up on top of your bottom.
My dog doesn't think I'm gay, guys. Right, hope you guys enjoy. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.